guys, we are from UTM. We are going to present about a laser printer, and this is our group member. Laser printer is one of the most widespread device nowadays, even though it is very often to use, but only a few person know the way it works. So we are here to let you guys know more about the laser printer. So we will start our presentation now, and I will pass it to my members.
Next, I'm going to talk about introduction of laser printers. Printers are classified into impact and non-impact printers. Laser stands for light application by simulated emission or radiation. Laser printer use electrostatic printing process. Laser printers are also used to produce high-quality image and graphics. It is a type of printer that utilizes a laser beam to produce an image on the drum. It uses non-impact photocopier technologies.
Okay, the history is laser printer invented by Grace Starkweather in 1969 when American Xerox Corporation held a dominant position in the copier market in 1960. Okay, commercially, IBM introduced the first laser printer in 1979 to use it with its mainframe computers. In 1984, Hewlett-Packard revolutionized laser printing technology with its first LaserJet, a compact, fast, and reliable printer that personal computer use could afford.
This is one of Gary Starkweather's original laser printer design, patented on June 7, 1977. In Starkweather's design, the laser scanner slides on and off the glass window of the photocopier, so the same machine can be used as either a laser printer or a copier, anticipating all-in-one office machine about 20 to 25 years. First, laser scanning unit. The laser scanner creates the image. Second, glass copier window. The image is beamed through the glass copier window into the copier mechanism underneath. Third, mirror. The image is reflected by a mirror. Fourth, lens. A lens focuses the image. Fifth, mirror. A second mirror reflects the image again. 6. Image transfer belt. The image is transferred onto the photocopier belt. 7. Image developer. A developer unit converts the image into printable form. 8. Paper and paper feed mechanism. The printable image is transferred to the paper. 9. Fusel. The fusel permanently seals the image onto the page, which emerges into the collecting rack at top of the machine.
Okay, right now I will explain about the basic component. The number one is drum. The drum inside the toner cartridge is photosensitive. The laser beam is reflected onto the surface of the drum to create a pattern of charge representing the image of the page to be printed. Number two is laser. The laser beam paints the image of the printed page on the drum. Number third is power supply. The process uses very high voltage to charge the drum and transfer and hold the toner on the paper. Number four is paper transport. The paper path for the laser printers range from a simple straight path to the complicated turns of the device. The goal is the same. All this device to move the paper from a supply bin to the engine where the image is laid on the paper and fits to it.
So for the fifth basic component is primary corona. The primary corona charges the photosensitive particle on the surface of the drum. So the sixth one is the transfer corona. The transfer corona charges the surface of the paper just before it reaches the toner area. So the seventh one, fusing roller. The fuser makes the printed pages hot and the toner is melted permanently to the page by applied pressure and heat. It is between 165 and 180 degrees. So the last but not least, it communicates with the OS printer and forms the image printed on the page. This is the motherboard of the laser printer, and it has architecture and components like a PC motherboard.
Okay, next I will present to you about laser printing process. First, cleaning process. Before a new page is printed, any remaining from the previous page are cleared away. The drum is swept free with a rubber blade, and the fluorescent lamps remove any electrical charge remaining on the drum. So for the second step is conditioning process. The entire drum is uniformly charged by a primary corona wire. This charge conditions the drum for next step.
Okay, the third process of laser printer is writing, where the laser printer controller use a laser beam and a series of mirror to create the image of the page on the drum. The laser beam is turned on and off in accordance with the image to be created on the drum. The fourth is developing. Developing is a magnet inside the roller attracts the iron particle in the tunnel. This roller rotates near the drum and the tunnel is attracted to the areas of the drum that have been exposed by the laser, creating the printed image on the drum. And the tunnel is the electrostatic image is created by changing the charge of different place. The drum continues to revolve and the tunnel sticks to the negatively charged place of the text.
The fifth step, transferring. The transfer corona wire change the paper with a positive charger from behind. The negatively charged toner jumps to the positive paper according to the image on the drum. A static charger eliminator then remove any residual charger. Fusing. The fusing roller apply heat and pressure to the toner, which melt and press into the paper to create a permanent bond. The roller are covered with Teflon and treated with a light silicone oil to keep the paper from sticking to them.
Laser printer have the advantage and disadvantage. Okay, for the advantage is there is very fast printer. The printing cost of the laser printer is less than inkjet printer, and the third is they have the ability to print the high resolution image is 1200 dpi, consuming less time than the normal printer. Okay, for the last one is it makes the no noise during the printing process. Okay, next thing is the advantage. Okay, for the advantage is very expensive. Second one is the maintenance cost is very high, very bulky and difficult to repair because its repair cost is higher than a normal printer. Okay, last one is they have the health hazard. Gases like ozone, nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide and emitted which are harmful to the health and environment.
Okay, now we will proceed with the applications. For application, laser printer is used for taking huge printout. That is can be used for hoardings and banner printings. Other than that, laser printer also being used for taking light fast printouts and for printing books, newspaper and other else in huge industries. So now I will explain to you about the example of laser printer nowadays. One of the model is Xerox Color Cube 8570TN. The characteristic of this printer is it can print for 40 pages per minute, and its maximum storage memory is 512 megabytes. It has total capacity of printing 5,000 pages. Then the abilities of printing is 2,400 dpi. It has wireless printing and also it can photo printing. The other model is Brother HL8350CDW. It can print 32 pages per minute and it has maximum storage memory of 128 megabytes. Its total capacity of printing is 4,200 pages, and the capacity of printing is 2,400 dpi, and it also has wireless printing.
For our presentation today, thank you for your attention and patience to listen our presentation. I hope you guys know the laser printer well already.